Welcome to another episode of the Southern Boating and Yachting Podcast. I'm Ian Sneed.
I'm James Anderson.
And today we're continuing our coverage of boats that you can see at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. Again, affectionately known as FLIBS. Today what we're covering are motor yachts that you can see. So if you're interested in larger vessels or if you're interested in cruising,
Really
cruising, you're going to love the content that we have for you today. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and the notification bell icon so you can see all these new videos when they come out. Having said that, let's kick it off. I'm going to jump in first.
You get to go first this time.
We're going to talk about the Marlow Avalon 65.
Oh, so beautiful.
Which we got to see in person in Palm Beach. And let me tell you, the moment we saw it, I think we were walking along the dock and we saw it and we stopped and we're like, you're kidding me.
I was there I remember I was there ahead of you and I sent you pictures.
Yeah, I was like, with Skip.
Whoa. Yeah, and then you came up later with Skip for the afternoon.
Yeah, because you sent me pictures and I was like, oh, that's going to look good. And when we walked up, we were like, it is beautiful. It's a stunning vessel. So here's some stats. 73 feet, 8-inch length overall, 19 foot, 6-inch beam. The hull, which is just breathtaking, glacier blue.
Oh,
such a gorgeous color. You have to see it in person. Without a doubt, photos don't do it any justice. You have to see this in person.
You really do have to see this boat in person.
So if you're watching this because you can't make it out to FLIBS, you're going to miss a little bit of the magic. But that's just, I'm sorry, I just want to be honest.
You don't even need to get on board to recognize the beauty of this boat.
Yeah, you'll recognize the beauty, but the magic in person is bar none. So it has twin 1,200 horsepower MAN V8s. It tops out at 30 knots, it has a top speed of 30 knots. It's a single level main deck. It has a panoramic atrium lounge, which is truly, you can see everything. It's beautiful. It also has a high-end galley and a high-end salon. There are elegant staterooms below. And I mean elegant. They looked up the definition of the word elegant and they found themselves there. Like that's how wonderful these staterooms are. It has a spacious flybridge, and really, like, if I were to put the Avalon 65 into a category, it's like a combination of elegance, breathtaking beauty, and just classiness. That's how I would define it. If you're going to FLIBS, if you're going to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, you have to see it in person.
Yeah. And this was the boat from August cover.
We did, yes. It's on our August cover. You're right. Tom Serra did a wonderful feature on it. Absolutely.
So I'll go obviously next since I'm the only other person here. There's nobody else in here. Don't bother to look. But we're going to talk about Cheoy Lee Yachts real quick. Cheoy Lee is bringing an all-new boat this year. They call it the 130 Explorer. So this is a big boy boat. This is a tri-deck. And this is, like anything that they have, absolutely unbelievable. So it is a go-anywhere capability with redefined comfort and robust performance. It has expansive indoor and outdoor living spaces. It creates an inviting atmosphere for both socializing and relaxation. But it also has 5 luxurious ensuite staterooms, offer a private retreat for all your guests. And that means you can take quite a bit amount of guests. You can take a big family or all your friends. I don't even think I have that many friends.
Again, I'll look around the room.
Yeah. Oh, really? How nice of you. But it also can accommodate up to a crew of 6, which will allow for seamless service throughout every journey. It's powered by twin Caterpillar C18 engines. It's 130 feet in length, has a 28-foot beam, has a top speed of about 13 knots, cruises at about 10 knots. And this, are you ready for this? This is what really, really got me going. This is going to be a true explorer when I say this. A range of 4,200 nautical miles. That's really exploring, if you ask me.
Oh, 100, yeah.
So just like Cheoy Lee, they build a great boat, but now, that kind of range, this is really a go anywhere, do anything type of boat, and do it in luxury, style, and offer yourself some relaxation at the same time. I can't wait to see this. I'll let you go next.
Next, we're covering Hargrave's Romeo Foxtrot II. Now, we did get a significant amount of time on the Romeo Foxtrot. We know Hargrave makes beautiful, classy, elegant vessels. We know that they're functional. We know that they're trustworthy. It's a wonderful company. The details for this one, 108 34-foot length overall, 26-foot beam. So you know you're going to have plenty of space, especially with the fact that this one is also a tri-deck. Now, one thing that I find very impressive is that it is shallow draft performance friendly. That makes it Bahamas friendly. That makes it, again, exploring friendly. You can go places that other larger vessels may not be able to make it. It has 5 king berth staterooms and a spacious on-deck master, which I know is, if it's anything like the first Romeo Foxtrot, I know it's going to be a very spacious master. What they make is impressive. It's designed for efficiency so that you can run the vessel with reduced cost, reduced crew. And it has this Euro style exterior. It has a jacuzzi, it has a beach club, it has expansive dining areas, and it cruises at 16 knots. But if you want to extend the range to 27 nautical miles, then you can cruise at 10 knots and enjoy the trip and get places.
2,700 nautical miles.
Yeah, what did I say?
27?
27. Oh yeah, 2,700 nautical miles. Yeah. If I just said 27 nautical miles, yeah.
I was like,
excuse
you're
me.
not going far. 2,700 nautical miles. That's nice range. You can definitely do some searching with 2,700 nautical miles.
Yes.
27 miles?
Not so much. Yeah. I'll throw it back over to you.
All right. So I'm going to cover Summit motor yachts right now, right? Summit has the IPS Summit 54 making its FLIBS debut. Now, it's been at other boat shows. I've been on board this boat. It is absolutely elegant in its design. But this is a boat that it's designed by Michael Peters in collaboration with JC Espinoza and Katie Estras. Offers an inviting aft deck, freeing flybridge, relaxing foredeck and sun lounge. Interior features that make the most of weekend escapes. So it's pretty much wide open, almost an open format, right? Crafted with walk-through boarding doors. Love boarding doors, so you're not struggling to, throw your leg over the gunnel. Wide side deck, so easy passaging, and beautiful wraparound windows. And when I say beautiful wraparound windows, it is basically glass all the way around on the main deck. Can't beat it. I mean, really, really great visibility, but it allows a lot of light to infiltrate. So it just gives you a great sense of being in the open, really. If you're in the mood for doing some cruising, check out Summit. It's worth looking at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Put together by a great team. You have great designers that built this thing or designed it, and a great company that's building it. I'm interested to see it at FLIBS. I haven't seen it in a little while, so I'd like to step on board again and get a second view. Now, I'll let you go on with the next one, which is one that we've been on together.
It is?
It is?
Which one?
Jeanneau?
Yeah, okay. It's funny because I was freaking out. I was freaking out for a second because I'm looking at the list that I have on this one, and Jeanneau's not on there. I was like, why did I take notes on Jeanneau? And I'm like, oh no, did I mess up? Did I anyway, yeah, Jeanneau.
You've been on this boat.
Actually, have I been on this boat? Because I know we've been on the 1295 NC and the 895.
895. So you have not been on
I have not been on this one. Yeah.
That's right.
So let me cover this real quick. Jeanneau's 1095 Fly Series II with a 34-foot, 3-inch length overall, 11-foot, 1-inch beam. And I love when I see numbers like that repeating, like 3 or 4 of the same. So 11-foot, 1-inch beam looks great. It's debuting at FLIBS, and it's going to be elevating the popular weekend style vessel. Now, it has enhanced comfort, enhanced style, and enhanced functionality, which we know is true because when you look at the vessels just above and below, right, the 1295 and the 895, all of that stands true for this entire line. Mm-hmm. Enhanced comfort, style, and functionality. For the 1095, we're going to see a redesigned interior. There's 3 cabins. There's a spacious salon. It's a fully equipped galley. And it's, again, perfect for an extended family cruise. Now, I really think that what Jeanneau is doing with this series of vessels is trying to make sure that anyone that says, yes, I want this boat, is satisfied every time they think about that purchase. That's the only, when I look at how they're treating like the design elements, sometimes the modularity elements, like the comfort elements, the luxury elements, the ease of use. I'm like, wow, they just want the practicality. They want everyone that buys this vessel to say, man, I'm glad I made that decision.
All right. And this is actually, I think, the smallest boat that we have in today's episode.
Yes, in today's episode, it's the smallest vessel.
But it really functions like a much larger boat because you can take your family away for the weekend on this boat.
Yes.
You know, so it's quite impressive what you're getting out of a 30-foot boat with Jeanneau here.
You would never, like, you would know you're in a 34-foot boat because you
doesn't function like one.
Right, but because you fit a lot of places, right? You can dock pretty much anywhere, but also you can go pretty much anywhere. Yeah. It's a great vessel.
It does everything that some of these larger boats do.
Yeah. So with that, let's throw it back to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go over a boat that we were on in Palm Beach last year.
Yes, Palm Beach.
Right? And I remember you might be able to flash a photo of me on this boat. Yeah. So this is Kadey-Krogen Yachts, their new Kadey-Krogen 60 Open. Mm-hmm. And again, we were on this in Pebs. One of the things that he'll talk about as a shot is this boat has space.
Yes.
And when I say space, I mean, if you're a tall person, this boat is for you.
Oh, 100%.
You know, that's the thing that just struck me the most. I could be 7 foot tall, and this boat is great.
Oh, yeah. I think Shaq would be comfortable in this boat.
Yeah, I think that's something I was saying when we were there.
Yeah, it's crazy how much like space you have above you. It's awesome.
Right. So this is a 63 foot 1 inch in length, 19 foot 6 inch beam. Okay. It blends ocean crossing capability with island-friendly versatility, right? This could be go to the islands, go anywhere. It has less than a 6 foot draft on this boat as well. So you can get into some shallow waters where most other boats its size in comparison don't go. You also have an open concept living with retractable panel between the salon and the pilot house. A spacious flybridge for entertaining, and I remember that as well. And this is the picture, a stand-up engine room. Yeah. Stand-up engine room. I think you can play basketball in this engine room.
Yes.
I mean, it's that impressive. I am literally, so I'm 6 foot tall, and I could get on my tippy toes, hands stretched all the way out, and couldn't touch the ceiling in the engine room.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Some of the options that you also have are a crew cabin, a day head in the pilot house, and just they are great when you build a boat with them. They will be extremely flexible. In fact, we talked about some of the flexible options that they have with the estate rooms. I think the boat that we were on, they had some pocket doors that were hiding basically what was an additional salon, but was really kind of the doors closed and it became somebody's office.
Yeah, they used it kind of like an office, like a den.
Right, like a den or an office.
Yeah.
So I thought it was because the guy was going to be working while he was cruising, right? Yeah. Built the boat.
I love the exterior styling. This style of boat doesn't typically call to me, but this vessel specifically, I think is stunning. It's very classic. It's very classic, but it's not so classic that I get bored with it because I mean my younger taste.
There's something to constantly look at and appreciate on this boat.
Yes, it's like they didn't just make the regular lines like, oh, it's going to fit this design. They're like, we're going to have our own touch on this, which is what I love when a company puts their own touch on something.
Right. And very functional at the same time.
100%. I just remember looking at it thinking, I like how this boat looks.
Right. Everything had a purpose.
Yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about that vessel.
I know. It still just amazes me that engine room. Holy moly.
Oh, yeah. We were all like little kids, just like in all like the first time at Disneyland. I think
everybody that we were with all made the same kind of comment, like, holy moly, that's a lot of space.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're an owner-operator, it makes that boat great, right? Yeah. You're not stuck in that engine room, crouched over all the time, and hurting your back. No, you can stand straight up. I mean, it's just like any other space on the boat. So I'll let you get on with the next one.
I'm talking next about Absolute 70 Fly, which is a 70-foot 6-inch length overall, 17-foot 7-inch beam. Now, 3 words that I would instantly put onto this vessel: elegance, innovation, and comfort. You cannot look at this vessel. You cannot walk through this vessel. You cannot explore this vessel and come away and say those words don't apply. Those words apply. Elegance, innovation, and comfort. It has a step-free flybridge, a modular terrace cockpit. It has this ability to have a seamless indoor to outdoor experience, which I think is, whenever a vessel can do that, I think is great. It has 4 cabins, including the master, which is forward, and the master has a king-size bed. And there's a crew cabin that has a separate access as well as a separate head. So you will have smooth onboard management, which I think is a nice touch, especially when you're getting to vessels of this size. You want things to operate smoothly. You want to have your space. You want the crew to have their space. And to have all of that put together in a package that is quite literally elegant and comfortable the entire way through, it's an impressive vessel from everything that I've been able to research. I want to see it in person. Just from what I've seen, it's like, it's one of those vessels that you want to go look at because you're like, maybe it's too good to be true. So I think that was their goal, is to try to make something that seems too good to be true. And then when you show up, you're impressed with the fact that they pulled it off. And so I literally am interested in going to check out Absolute. Now, you know, how many vessels are there at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show? Are we going to get there? I hope so.
Let's get on to the next one. So I'm going to talk about Riviera. Great Australian brand, make unbelievable boats. And this year they're actually going to show up with not 1, not 2, I believe 3 new boats that are debuting at FLIBS, right? A couple of them are making their world debuts too. So the one that I'm going to mention right now is going to be the 72 Sports Motor Yacht Series II. This is a blue water, what they call a blue water beauty. It is 78 feet and 3 inches in length. 19-foot, 8-inch beam. Features expansive walk-around decks, luxurious alfresco dining, gourmet galley, and a fully enclosed flybridge. And you also have some options within the helm too, so you can add a 3rd helm chair. But then you can also choose from a classic or presidential stateroom layouts. So there's some layout choices that you have along with this boat. And this is also comes with a what they call an opulent full beam master. So really this is kind of a live aboard kind of situation almost. You know, you could definitely be doing that. You also have some technology that comes along with this one, right? These guys are serious boaters down in Australia. They're kind of like what we have right off the coast. You know, they've off the coast of Australia. It's not calm waters all the time. So it's just like the Atlantic. It can get pretty rough out there. They have joystick controls, smooth power, unmatched entertainment spaces, and they call this perfect for long adventures. I think every Riviera is perfect for a long adventure. They always kind of keep, in the Aussie spirit, adventure in mind, right?
Absolutely.
Always. You know, the other thing that I always love with them is their apprentice program. You know, they have an awesome apprentice program, so the level of quality in their build just stays the same, if not gets better. Let's get on to the next.
The last one for me today is a Premier, the Grand Banks 62. This vessel, 68 feet, 10 inches length overall, 19-foot, 2-inch beam. It has a traditional style, but it has cutting-edge technology, which is something that I really like about Grand Banks, is that they don't let themselves stay stuck in the past while still maintaining that authentic, classic culture.
Elegant look. Yeah.
Yes. So I love that about them. They pull it off every single time.
Lots of great woodwork.
Incredible woodwork. You're also getting the V-Warp technology hull. You're getting teak decks, and it's a carbon fiber construction on top of that. So you know you're going to get a sturdy vessel. There's flexible layout options, which includes an aft galley, an open or enclosed flybridge, and even a spacious 3rd cabin. Now, if you think about that, if that's an option that you want to have, like, you know, you're going to be entertaining and you know this vessel will be able to do that for you. Or if you want to keep it a little more intimate and just stay with 2 cabins, you have that as well, which gives you more space for entertaining spaces. There we go. That's the word I wanted to use. And this is truly a timeless package. It's a timeless package in design. It's a timeless package in delivery. It's a timeless package in reliability. And yet it's still cutting edge with the technology that they're putting into keeping it timeless. I love that about Grand Banks. They never fail to disappoint, at least not in my experience.
No, absolutely not. So I'll cover the last one. And this is something that we have written about before when we sent one of our editors over to their factory. And I cannot wait to see this boat in person myself. So this is Horizon's new V77, right? And you know why I like this boat. You've heard me say it over and over and over again. There are some serious tricks that this boat can do that are unbelievably innovative.
Yes.
So just to start with, this is a 77 foot in length, a 19 feet 5-inch beam. It has an enclosed flybridge combining luxury and functionality as well. And you're looking at really what this brings is a spacious salon, full beam owner suite, 3 guest cabins, crew quarters. Outdoor spaces include a versatile cockpit, beach club transom, sky lounge with bar and barbecue. Now, the transom on this thing. This is the drop-down transom that is just way trick, really cool, unbelievably smart. Leave it to Horizon to do something cutting edge like this.
It's so cool.
Right? Really transforms this boat and just gives it so much versatility that I can't even imagine all of the ways that they can come up with utilizing this boat. From building a sports model that's for cruising and having fun with a beach club to, you know, the fishing version of this that can be a fishing boat so you can go fishing off of the aft deck. You know, there's so many different things that you can be doing with this. And then also cruising in luxury and in comfort and really having the range to explore. Unbelievable boat. I cannot wait to go see this thing. I really want to see this, how this really, like with my own eyes, how this works.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen it in videos and photos so far and read about it. Now we're going to have the chance to see it in person. But that's it for the motor yachts for us right now. There are more Yoder yachts that are debuting. I said motor yacht.
I heard Yoder yachts.
Yoder yachts. There are more motor yachts that are debuting at FLIBS. Obviously, we can't talk about all of them. We can't write about all of them because there's just so many boats. But make sure that you do, if you're interested in some of these, stop by and check them out. If you have other ones that you're interested in, leave them in the comments. We'd like to explore them as well. Maybe get some walkthroughs on them if we get a lot of comments about them.
Yeah.
If we see one that's got repetitive comments, well, we're going to have to address it for you.
Yep.
So until next week, I'm James Anderson.
I'm Ian Sneed.
We'll see you next episode.